Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss the nature of oxides. ఎగ్జామ్లో ఎక్కువగా ఒక పర్టిక్యులర్ ఆక్సైడ్ ఎసిడిక్ అవుతుందా కాదా, లేదా కొన్ని ఆక్సైడ్స్ ఇచ్చేసి బేసిక్ ఆక్సైడ్స్ ఏమిటి, న్యూట్రల్ ఆక్సైడ్స్ ఏమిటి, ఎసిడిక్ ఆక్సైడ్స్ ఏమిటి, విచ్ ఈజ్ యాంఫోటెరిక్, ఈ విధంగా క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతుంటారు. స్టూడెంట్స్ వీటి గురించి కన్ఫ్యూషన్ అవుతున్నారు. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ క్లియర్డ్ ఇన్ దిస్ వీడియో. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ పీరియాడిక్ టేబుల్లో నాన్ మెటల్స్ ఏంటో తెలియాలి. హీలియం, నియాన్, ఆర్గాన్, క్రిప్టాన్, జీనాన్, రేడాన్ అవి ఇనర్ట్ గ్యాసెస్. వాటి యొక్క కెమికల్ రియాక్టివిటీ గురించి డిస్కషన్ చేయము. వాట్ అబౌట్ నాన్ మెటల్స్? నాన్ మెటల్స్ ఏమిటంటే హైడ్రోజన్, నైట్రోజన్, ఆక్సిజన్, హాలోజన్స్ along with that one boron, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur. These are the non-metals. Now one more point is non-metal oxides dissolve in water. They dissolve in water to form acid. They form the acid. Therefore these are called acidic oxides. These are called acidic oxides. What are acidic oxides? Non-metal oxides are acidic. Example, you take SO3 dissolve in water to form sulfuric acid. So SO3 is called acidic anhydride of sulfuric acid. Clear? One more example. N2O5 dissolve in water to form nitric acid. So N2O5 is known as acidic anhydride of. This is acidic anhydride of nitric acid. Thus the oxides of nitrogen are acidic, except what is the exemption? Except carbon monoxide, water. Next one, nitric oxide, nitrous oxide. Why do they are called neutral oxides? These are neutral oxides because they do not form acid on dissolving, or they do not turn blue litmus into red, or red litmus into blue. So you learn a substance which turns blue litmus into red is called acid, and a substance which turns red litmus into blue is called base. So they turns neither blue litmus into red nor red litmus into blue. So these are the neutral oxides we have. Clearly, we have non-metals. Oxides of non-metals dissolve in water to form acids. So these are called acidic anhydrides or acidic oxides, except 4. What are the 4? Carbon monoxide, water, nitric oxide, nitrous oxide. Clearly? Now we are going to discuss about the amphoteric metals in the periodic table. What are the amphoteric metals in the periodic table? Amphoteric metals. Bell-zelatin are the amphoteric metals. Beryllium, aluminum, zinc, lead, tin. Are amphoteric metals. What do you mean by amphoteric metal? A metal or amphoteric metal can react with acid as well as base. A metal which react with acid as well as base is known as amphoteric metal. So what is the definition of amphoteric metal? Amphoteric metal is able to react with acid solution as well as base solutions. Now we take one example. Aluminum react with HCl to give hydrogen gas. It gives the hydrogen gas. At the same time, aluminum react with base solution. it reacts with base solution to give hydrogen gas. So in these two cases, aluminum react with which one? It react with acid solution as well as base solutions. That's why aluminum is taken as the amphoteric metals. What are the list of amphoteric metals? Beryllium, aluminum, zinc, lead and tin. These are the amphoteric metals. And clearly we say oxides of amphoteric metals. Oxides of amphoteric metals are amphoteric in nature. Amphoteric in nature. Amphoteric in nature. That means, what do you mean the amphoteric nature? They do what? They turns what? They turns blue litmus into which one? Red. They turns blue litmus into red, or red litmus into blue. Red litmus into blue. Thus these are taken as amphoteric. Example: beryllium oxide, Al2O3, zinc oxide, lead monoxide, lead dioxide, tin monoxide, tin dioxide. Clearly these are amphoteric in nature. The next one, now metalloids. What are the metalloids? The metalloids are metalloids in the periodic table. The metalloids in the periodic table are metalloids. Metalloids means the substance which has 50% non-metallic nature, and which has 50% of metallic nature. 50% of metallic nature. Clearly, a substance which has 50% of metallic nature and 50% of non-metallic nature is called metalloid. What are the examples? Gallium, germanium, arsenic, antimony. Next one, selenium, tellurium. Clearly, gallium, germanium, arsenic, antimony, selenium, tellurium. These are the metalloids. They have 50% non-metallic nature and 50% metallic nature. Okay, you learned what? Oxides of metals are basic, oxides of non-metals are acidic. So, oxides of metalloids are amphoteric. These are basic as well as acidic. Basic as well as acidic, called amphoteric. These are also amphoteric. The oxides of metalloids are amphoteric. Now we take one example: gallium trioxide, Ga2O3. Next one, As2O3. Next one, SeO2. These are the amphoteric oxides. Now there is an exemption in NCERT book. They gave germanium oxide and germanium dioxide are acidic. This is only one exemption in this case. These are found acidic. The last one we are going to discuss is metals. The rest of elements in the periodic table, 78% of elements in the periodic table are metals. So metals, example, what are they? The metals are sodium, magnesium, potassium, calcium, like that. These are the metals. Okay. Similarly, iron, copper, zinc, these are the metals. You know, metal oxide dissolve in water to form hydroxides or base solution. Example, sodium oxide dissolve in water to form sodium hydroxide. This is the base. Calcium oxide dissolve in water to form calcium hydroxide. This is the base. Thus clearly non-metal oxides are acidic, metal oxides are basic, while the oxides of metalloids or amphoteric metals are amphoteric in nature. Thank you.